Hey Genesis Church, hopefully you've seen we've started our new series going through the 7 churches of Revelation called 7. And I wanted to take just a second today. You realize that John was writing Revelation, given this revelation from the Lord in a cave on the island of Patmos. And if you don't know this, but the legend in Greek mythology is that Patmos was an island sunken in the bottom of the ocean, and through multiple different people influencing and convincing Zeus to bring it up out of the ocean, that's how it came into existence. After John was exiled on Patmos, he writes Revelation. Later on, you had many of these basilicas and things being brought up and built in honor of John the Apostle because of the work that he did. And then most of it didn't survive because of Muslim raids in the 7th to 9th century. So a really rough past. But we know it today because of the significance that Revelation plays in the Bible. Did you guys know, did you think about the fact that a location carries a memory? And you might have a significant place or a location in your life that you just don't like going to, you don't like thinking about. And it might be a funeral plot. A big part of my story, I almost block out the portion of my life when I was in middle school because of the physical abuse, the verbal abuse, the things that I experienced. But you know what? That's what shaped me. That's what molded me. And the experiences I had then, even though they were some of the worst of my life, they made me who I am today. And they've given me the ability to minister to students and connect with people over shared experiences, even the difficult ones. Hard places, difficult places, they might have a rough past. Man, they might even have a rough future ahead. But sometimes the Lord can use difficult locations, difficult seasons, to do incredible works in our lives, to refine us, to shape us. That way we can further God's kingdom. We can minister to people that we can minister to. So you might have a difficult season, a difficult place, a physical location that carries a lot of bad memories for you. But I want you to stop and think for a second, because Paul challenges us in Romans that God works all things together for good according to his purposes for those who love him. So if you're seeking to further the kingdom of God, to share the gospel, God's going to use those difficult seasons, those difficult locations, even those difficult places in your life to impact the people around you. So for John, Patmos was a prison, but to us, it became one of the most inspirational locations in the world because it gives us incredible truth through Revelation. So guys, just because you have a difficult season, a difficult location in your past, sometimes the hardest spots, hardest places to be physically, mentally, emotionally, can bring about the most glorious elements and futures and aspects to our life and testimony. Something to think about. I hope you have a great rest of the week as we dive into week 2 for our series 7.